Okay. All right. So I want you to draw a map of the United States. Nobody judge me because I cannot draw. Okay. Draw a map of the United States. Let's see, California, Texas, Florida, East Coast.
New England?
That's pretty good. I think Texas is supposed to be a little bit bigger, but
Florida isn't bigger
yeah, that's what I yeah. That was too much. All right. Anybody from the West Coast?
Nope.
Yeah. Where
I'm sorry.
are you from California? All right. What ocean's on the West Coast, Sammy? Pacific Ocean, and then everybody else, what ocean do we have on our side?
Andy.
What? Geography is not your strong suit. All right. So the Atlantic Ocean. Emphasis on the A means that your decimal is absent. All right. I'm going to teach you the shortcut. All right. What do you think it means for the Pacific side?
Present.
Very nice. Decimal is present. Right. So, regardless of what coast you start on, you always want to head inland. Okay, so you want to head towards land. When you're heading towards land, you are looking for first non-zero number. Okay. So you're going to think about what coast you're starting on. You're going to find your first non-zero number. That's going to be your first significant digit. And then anything after that is significant. Okay? So that means if you're starting on the Atlantic coast and you're moving inland, you're looking at the numbers that are preceding that first number. Okay? So I'll give you an example. All right? All right, I got 0.0054087. Okay, do I have a decimal absent or present? Present. So what coast am I starting on? Okay, I'm on the Pacific side or starting on the West Coast. I'm going to head inland. Okay, what's my first non-zero number? 5. Everything after that is significant. How many 60? 560. I'm sorry, everything including that first number and everything behind that is significant. Okay? Alright, want another example? Get one anyway. Alright. So, let's do, alright. Atlantic or Pacific side? Atlantic, I'm moving inland. What's my first non-zero number? 4. Everything after that, we're moving on this way though. Everything after that is significant. How many? 6 4, 6 8. Very nice. 4, 6 8 for this one. Think you got it?
Yes.
Awesome. So let's go to our examples and our notes. I'm going to do 2 of these with you, and then I want you to do the rest of them, okay? And I'm just going to come around and look. Some of them are tricky. So sig figs aren't really hard. It just kind of takes practice to get used to them, okay? All right, I'm going to do this one because we talked about scientific notation. What am I looking at on this one? I should only look at the what? Sorry, this is supposed to be 10 to the third. I'm only looking at the coefficients, so I'm only looking at this one. So how many sig figs?
3.
3 sig figs. Okay. All right, and then the very bottom was 16 beakers. What am I doing right now?
Infinite.
Infinite, very nice. I am counting, so this is an infinite number of species. Alright, do the rest of them come around? Alright. Entertain yourself. Alright, so I'm gonna do like one or two of these. I'm gonna explain it in terms of rules and in terms of the shortcut, okay? So, looking at the first one, decimal absent or present? Present. So, I'm gonna start on the left side or right side? Left side was my first non-zero number, 1, so everything after it is significant. Okay, including the 1. Okay, so 1, 0, 0, 7, and 0 are all significant, so I should have 5, 6, 6. Now, using the rules, 1 and 7 are significant because they're not 0. These two zeros are sandwiched zeros, so they're significant. And then this 0 is a trailing 0, but it's significant because there is a decimal point.
So when we count each individual number, it's not like there are 3 zeros for the original number.
You mean the 2 in the middle?
No, I
Or
mean,
just in general?
yeah, I counted them as like 3 things just because there's 3 individual numbers on there. Does that make sense?
Yes, but you're looking at every single
Okay.
number. It doesn't matter how many times it shows
Okay.
up. Okay? All right.
4.
Michael, let's answer the next one. 4, thank you very much. All right, explain it for me, Michael.
The 1, 7, and 1 are non-zeros, and the last 0 is trailing in the decimal point.
Very nice. So he said 1, 7, and 1 are non-zeros, so those count, and then the 0, last 0 is trailing, but there's a decimal, so that one counts. And if you are doing Atlantic Pacific, you're on the Pacific side, first one is 1, everything counts. All right, this is usually the one that tricks everybody up. All right, you do not have a decimal present, so you're on the, which side? Atlantic side. What's your first non-zero number? 9. So everything after that, so when you're going inland, counts. So that is 5, 6, 6. Okay? Rule-wise, these two zeros are sandwiched. 1, 8, and 9 are non-zero. This 0 is here, it's trailing, but there's no decimal. It's a comma, but there's no decimal. So that's 5, 6, 6. Okay?
2.
All right. Next one is 2, 6, 6. I'm so excited you guys can do these, okay? Decimal present, I'm starting on Pacific side. First non-zero is 5, everything after that. Okay?
2.
Or these 3 zeros, these 3 zeros are placeholder zeros, so they do not count. Okay? All right, next one. 2, thank you. 2, 6, 6 here. All right. These zeros do not count because they are trailing and there's no decimal. Okay, so it's just a 2 and 3. Or if I'm starting on the Atlantic side, my first non-zero number is 2. Right? This one's tricky. Sometimes people want to count it as a counting number, but this one's not. So this is 1, 6, 6. Okay? And if I wanted to make this 3, 6, 6,
Add a decimal,
I should add a decimal. If I wanted to make it 3, 6, 6, I can add a decimal. All right.
I like this.
Question about 6, 6.